Hello, friends. Hello, Vern.
How we doing?
How are you, buddy?
We're living a dream.
Living the dream. Welcome, everybody, to Countdown to Full-Time. Vern Molz joining me here. I've pulled with Vern for a long time with the Badger State Tractor Pullers, and I said, Vern, what are you doing right now? And he goes, well, I got to get my tractor ready to go pull Super Farm for Session 4. I said, give me 10 minutes of your time. So he joined me here in the Full Pull Live booth. Welcome, everybody. We are in Tomah. We are a go. The sun is out, Vern. It's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah. A couple hours ago, it was pouring down rain. Yep. Listening to the rain on top of the trailer all night. It's like, we're not doing this. Figured for sure we're not going to do this. It is.
They had the drivers meet at 9, like Vern said. They went to that. Vern pulls Super Farm today. I'm hooked. John Deere. Normally you see him on the Badger State circuit. Or do you pull with anybody else much? You pull some state?
We've been doing a little tri-state, a little bit of WTPA. We were doing a new chassis this year, so we didn't get going right away. Ended up with the old chassis back, and that's what we're running for the year. So it's one of those things. We're all playing, but we're going to try and follow a little tri-state too.
So if you're a promoter or you're a fan, the only reason they're having this event is because they put a tarp on the track. I just want to be completely clear. If they would not have covered this track Thursday night, we would not have had Friday.
Yeah.
And what's great about Tomah, Vern, there's so much concrete, and the hot pits are completely tarred. Now, the grassy areas where a lot of the haulers parked, it's a mess.
Yeah, well,
but they got plenty of Case IH equipment around here.
They're yanking this morning, pulling campers and everybody out of the way down to the bottom. I headed off of the showers and was watching them pull big toters out. It's a mess down on the bottom, but everything up on top here, like I said, the pits are all a black top recycled. It's beautiful.
And everywhere where the fans have to park, I mean, honestly, your shoes, unless you purposely step in a mud puddle, Vern, I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I got a brand new pair of shoes for Tomah, which was silly, Vern, but we're trying to keep them clean, but it's all good. So again, welcome everybody to Countdown to Full Time. So normally we set this up outside. We want this to kind of be our college game day feel. That's what we've been kind of going for, Vern. But with all the equipment and the chance of rain and stuff like that, hopefully the 5 o'clock show tonight, we always try to go live 2 hours before every one of our live streams.
All right.
And bring pullers in. I wanted to bring you in because we normally don't see you on the NTPA circuit. You don't have the time with your business to travel all that. And for you to pull at Tomah special, Vern. I mean, for all of us Wisconsinites.
Yep,
so.
By far. And like you say, the years that we started back in 09, just, horse playing and doing all the little pulls that you used to do in Richland Center and all that. And to come up here and make that first pass, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago we came up first time. And to be on that track and being, what was always called forbidden ground down to the pits and that, it's a once in a lifetime kind of a venue now. It's sort of like, I've been here, and I still get excited when we're in the pits. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those things that you got to do it if you ever get the chance. We're still a hot farm tractor yet, running in Super Farm, but.
But you know they can compete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I would have kept my first hook, I think last year, I would have been 6 out of the 19 tractors for a little 466. Not bad.
Yep. No, it's fun. It's fun again. It's fun to be here. It's fun to see you here. When did you and Melissa come up?
We came up Wednesday, probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We get here early. Like I say, right across from the trailer here is where we're parked, and we're right, close as you can get to the track and all the amenities. It's just fun. It's high and dry, good area to be. And, we come up, there's 5, 6 different, haulers all sit together every year. And it's a great time.
Yeah. So does Jeff Ball continue to work on your tractor still?
Yes. Okay. Yep. He's still the mechanic on it. And I got Corey Fritz and Casey Fritz. They're working on a new frame for us. The new chassis. So
when do those guys have time to make a frame?
In the winter. Right now, it's
I'd say like at 2 a.m.
Yeah. You get catch rate days. We're waiting on the front end from Josh Miley.
Okay. Josh Miley, please get Vern's front end done. Is he our Super Farms running in Mound City? I don't think so. I think they had Pro Stocks last night. I watched that live stream last night when we were.
The boys are nowhere. I know. Fritz's aren't anywhere, so I don't know where they're at. They would normally be with us up here. Does
Badger State have a pull this weekend? Are they in Chopir?
They're
tonight. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
So
I do like I'm not. If any promoter has a pull in Wisconsin on top of Tomah, I'm not mad at them, but I like that there's not a lot of pulls, and it can really bring everybody together to have a big class like we do with Super Farms.
And that's the hard part. Like you say, we run several different, groups, and, with Jeff Ball doing his own hook, it crosses over Badger State hook also in Edgerton.
Yep.
And I feel pretty loyal to go down to Jeff's and pull down there, just, mechanic and style. And every group we go to here, we can go around. We were down, Pro Stock Alley last night screwing around, and and everybody's got time to talk and have a good time here, and it doesn't matter where we're at, Badger State, Tri-State, WTPA. We ran the circuit last year for WTPA in Pro Farm, they call it, and we took third place out of it. Had a couple, step on your tail, kind of a deal. I wish I'd done better a couple times, but that's how it always goes.
I wish I wouldn't have put so much weight on the front of my tractor either, because it just went down the track like this.
Super
stocks are supposed to pick up a little bit.
Yep,
but I really thought that track would bite more when we had first hook, and that's how it goes, though.
Yeah, I'm still questioning what we're going to do for the weight-wise on this one.
Yep.
And, we had a really good set last year.
You run 9,300, right?
9,300.
What tires you got on?
We got Firestones. Okay. So it's
because you don't run 24.5s a lot.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
No.
This is something new to you.
We got a new set of tires coming from our Korth that are,
another busy guy.
Yeah, another very, very busy guy. I'm just, if he's watching, get him done,
please. Korth. Okay, so we need. So let's call him out right now. Miley, we need a front end. What else do you need? Korth needs a set of tires. Fritz is working on this frame.
Yeah. No, it's all it's all good. It's just the way it is. And we knew that we're going into it. We probably weren't going to quite get done. The tires I'd love to see sooner than later, because I think we got something there that should be a really good product to run. So
I like it.
But
I like it. Again, fans, welcome to Countdown to Pull Time. We are a go with Session 4 here in Tomah, Wisconsin. Vern Molz joining me here in the booth. Vern will be pulling in the Super Farm Class today with I'm Hook John Deere. Again, it's a 466 tractor. We call it Hot Farm here in Wisconsin with Badger State, and a lot of you do throughout the country. A lot of other, like with the Outlaws, we call it a Light Limited Pro. PPL calls it the 8500 Limited Pro. So Truck and Tractor Pulling, what we do, fans, is we take 5 words, right? And then we make 72 classes out of Super, Open, what else? Light and Limited.
Light and Limited, and the full-blown Pro.
Yeah, when I try to explain what tractor pulling is to a fan, they're like some of our production people that never been to a pull before. They're like, what is this? What's LIMP? And then I'm like, oh, what's LTP? And all. It's like, let's Light Pro Limited. How do you know all of this?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, and like you say, and sometimes you look at the sheet, it's like, wait a minute, what one is that?
Then you start seeing RN2 and then like the state level stuff is HW, and it's funny like that. So with all of the real money wagering, putting the classes in, and you're talking to some of the people who've never been to a tractor pull, and they're entering information. They're like, why all these classes?
Who's who and what's what?
Speaking of real money wagering, before I let Vern go, I want to go through this with him a little bit. We have 3 classes up today for the noon session. Super Stock Open Picks for Tomah, Vern. So what you do, fans, you go to fullpullpicks.com. If you have an account already, just log in or create a new account. All we need is your email address. And then when you deposit $5, $10, or $100, whatever you want to wager with today, you simply pick 2 people that you think are going to finish in the top 3. And then the odds are in here. So like Rut and Deer 2 is 49-1. But see, some of that, that's a good tractor too.
Yeah.
So
I going to say right out the top,
I like that one.
Would have went at him. As like you say, really hard to say. It's that's the hardest part, is that anybody, whether you're the top pick or the bottom pick, sometimes you might want to go against the odds, because some of the little guys, I forget what class yesterday afternoon. It was not one that was really picked to be a winner. I think he smoked the class, if I remember right. So
fullpullpicks.com is up, fans. So we're doing Super Stock Opens today. I think we're doing mini rods. I got to check. I'm at the website right now. You can do this on your phone, or you can do this on your computer. Yes, looks like we're doing Super Stock Opens today, mini rods, and 2-wheel drive trucks. So 3 classes today that you can wager on, fans. If you can't be in Tomah, it's always better to be at the pull, but we're happy that we have fullpull.live for you. So with your monthly subscription, because you're probably watching on YouTube or Facebook right now, with your monthly subscription for $39.95 a month, you get all of it. You can get all the sessions from Tomah, and you get Benson. You can go back and watch Benson, Farley, and Hutchinson. You can go back and watch all the Grand Nationals. So it's for $10 a week. You get all this. You can't beat it with a big stick at all. So, Vern, I'm going to let you go.
You betcha.
Anybody else you want to thank today here before?
Well, just overall, all the sponsors to be able to put this on, and we're doing our own Showdown River Rumble. Putting it on, and it's was it Friday the 26th of July? I believe is what the date is.
Yes, it is.
And we, like you say, just
Mazomania, Wisconsin.
Mazomania, Wisconsin. Just trying to put things together. It puts a lot more respect on all the stuff that you've done in the past.
Yeah,
it's easy for you, but there's a little nerve-wracking.
It's not easy for me. I just
yeah. Oh, and it's like I say, Dan Durst has been putting on with Premier for a lot of years, and he told me originally when we started it, hey, I'm going to put 10 years into it, and then it's on you. Well, we've got 12 years.
Is it your anniversary? Is it time?
It's actually, this will be the 13th year, so I hope that's not a bad number for me. But it's come together, and the community is really good down by us.
You guys have had an amazing crowd. Yeah. It's like it has that little bowl feeling with the track below and you're looking down. It reminds me like a mini Chapel Hill.
Yeah, it's a very unique one. A lot of the pullers, that's come and pull with us a lot of times. Like it's a really unique setup, and I've been across Wisconsin all over, and even like Denmark and that, where they all sit up on top of the hill and build the beers up on top. Everybody walks up, sits in their lawn chairs on the watching down below, and it's a really neat feeling to be down there. Everybody's sitting up above watching you. So, but.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. Hopefully everything goes together.
Are Super Farms first class today?
We are first class, and I think I'm really late in the class. I might even be. I think I drew like 927 out of 1,000, so it should be.
So what Vern's talking about, fans, you go up to the entry trailer, you sign in, and it's just a random draw order, 1 to 1,000, and then wherever that number picks in, that's where you'll see that little white card with the number on the front of it, and that determines your pulling order for the tech officials to get everybody lined up.
Yep.
So.
Yep. That's what we got to do. Go put the card on and get the tractor out of the trailer and go across the scale and get ready to go. That's where we're headed next. So
Again, we are going to go in Tomah. The sun is actually out here in Tomah. We're inside. We didn't have time to set up. It was literally raining until an hour ago. But because they covered the track, they're going to have this pull. I can see it in my screen right over there. If the guys in the production trailer can switch to the trackside camera, I can actually show you what it actually looks like right now. So
and it's amazingly enough, they've never covered the track till this year.
So there it is, fans. I mean, it's legit. We're ready to go. We're going to start. I don't know if they'll start right at noon, fans, but if you get here, like I said, it's not raining anymore. We're not. None of this is juck and jive or whatever that's chuck and jive.
Yeah, a lot of people always ask, is it happening or not? And have had some phone calls like. They told us drivers meeting it's going to happen, and the looking at the radar and everything else, it looks like it's going to be
a nice day.
It's going to be a nice day. There's a little slight chance probably towards the 4 or 5 o'clock hour. They said might have a little shower. Hopefully we'll have the afternoon show done, and it's a little shower they can take just before the evening. But they really strongly feel the evening show for sure will go on. They don't think it's going to be a rain now. It's just going to be a few showers and. Wonderful thing. It's like you say, it's putting a track together and everything else. A lot of times the pits are the hardest part, but here, like I said before, it's all recycled blacktop and all that, and it's beautiful down in there. So
good to go. Vern, go get your
track ready. Thank you very much.
You betcha. Yep. Vern Meinholz joining us here inside the Full Pull Live Studios. I'm going to go through some of the picks for our the Real Money Wagering. Thanks again, Vern. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
So right now, what you see, fans, is a trackside view of what's going on. This is actual live from Tomah. I need everybody to get on their Snapchat, their Facebook, their TikTok, whatever, and say, hey, Tomah is a go. Get out here. Let's do this. For today's session, I'm going to just jump here on the website. I don't have it all memorized. We have, so for session 4, which is Saturday at noon, fans, we have Superstock Opens. You can wager on our Superstock Opens at fullpullpicks.com. We have 2-wheel drives. You can go wager on the 2-wheel drive class today as well. If you deposit $5, $10, whatever, we're going to give you $20 in free money from Full Pull to wager. You go pick 2 pullers that you think are going to finish in the top 3, and I'm going to go through the odds here in a little bit as well on all of our real money wagering today. But it is here, and for those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, and you want to watch Tomah, or maybe you're going golfing today, or maybe you got to mow the yard, or anything like that. And shout out to our friends in Rock Valley, Iowa. They are literally underwater. They actually evacuated the hotel this morning where Mackenzie Teeting, who works with us, she's doing Outlaw TV tonight. In Manila, Iowa, they actually had to evacuate her out of the hotel at 4 o'clock this morning. The Rock River in Rock Valley, Iowa was just flooded. And we're going to be there, Thunder in the Valley, here July 12th through the 13th. So prayers to everybody. Mother Nature, I mean, as us humans, we try to control everything, and the weather is the one thing that we have not been able to control. So we probably screw that up too, like we do with our economy and inflation. So, but I digress. That was my mortgage lender coming out at me. Let's talk Superstock diesel trucks today as well. Minis, you can wager on minis. Light mods are here as well. So we have 6 classes today, fans, in session 4. And that Super Farm is a regional class as well. So I'm gonna jump into the wagering. If you want to see the lineups, if you want to see who's scheduled to pull today, go to fullpull.live. Okay, fans, go to fullpull.live and then click on Tomah lineups. Right at the top of the page, it says Tomah lineups, and go there. But I'm gonna swing over to fullpullpicks.com right now, and I'm gonna take you through the odds of the classes that we have set up for you today to make some money. So we've been talking about real money wagering now, fans, for about a year and a half. It was officially told to the public that was going to happen at the National Farm Machinery Show in February of 2023. And then it just takes a lot of time to put everything together with all the state licensing and all the legalities and things like that. Stuff I don't know anything about. I just help with the marketing and the social media and the influence of everything. But we're excited to be here. And I'm so proud of the production that we're putting out as FullPull.live. We're taking all of our feedback from every show. It just continues to get better and better, trying to bring you more camera angles, more interviews, to truly give you that TV, I'm just going to say ESPN quality of an actual TV show for your live stream. You deserve it, fans. Pulling is the greatest motorsport on earth, and it deserves way more attention than it gets. And Full Pull is here to take it to the next level, and we will get it done, I promise you. But we need your support. We need your help. Come into the polls. Playing along with fullpullpicks.com, and is also jumping on the live stream when you can. Again, what's great about the live stream, fans, is you can go back and watch the replays. Go into your catalog, hit past events, and boom, you're rolling. You can go back. Oh, I want to go watch Benson. Maybe it's raining home. Go and watch Benson. It's a month ago, but you still watch all Grand National and TPA. So Super Stock opens. You, again, fans, you pick two pullers that you think are going to win. Finish in the top 3. You don't have to get first. If they go 2 and 3, you still win money. It's all good. Rutting Deer is 49-1. Terry Blackburn, Extremely Armed and Dangerous, is 3-1. Lessons Learned is 49-1. Field Forge is 49-1. So why are you hearing these 49s-1? This is like horse racing. The more money's put on different pullers, the odds move, and it moves up until we actually close down for the actual pull. So that's why we need, that's why we're seeing some of these crazier odds. John Strickland with Galat 2, he won Thursday night. So he's a 3-1 favorite as well. That's why, because he won Thursday night. So the money's going to follow the favorites. Where maybe this Super Stock Open class really, really well. Dude, Zane Delhi, Ruttin Deer 2, that's one of Bob Gansmer's tractors. It's one of the best ones in the class, so it has a chance to win. It is 49-1, so that's where maybe you throw $5-10. Maybe I'm not a gambler. I've never actually bet anything in real life, real money wagering, but I'm actually doing it now with Full Pull because truck and tractor pulling is something I follow, and I think I actually have a chance to pick some winners with this from as much time as I spend at the polls. So Glot 2 is 3-1. Taking Care of Business, Aaron Hall's 21-1. Fully Loaded, Jeff Odom. Now, Jeff, number 1 in points right now. He has got seconds in Benson, and he got seconds in Thursday night in the session as well. So he's leading Grand National points in the Super Stock Open class. So he's 21-1. The Ruttin Deer, Josh Blackburn's driving Bob Gansmer's tractor today. He's 32-1. Out of time, Brett Backhouse, 49-1. Ken Payne, the Super Rooster, for all you fans that like diesels. He's signed up to pull today. The diesels in the alcohol class, that's fun. He won in Benson, North Carolina on Saturday night. And then Cody Chiswick, 4-1, obviously clearly a favorite. Anything coming out of the Chiswick stable is dangerous with Terry Blackburn or Josh Blackburn. Touching it, driving it, wrenching on it, whatever. The Chiswick tractors are always tough to beat. But again, fans, you go in, fullpullpicks.com. We're going to give you $20 play money. Not play money. I'm so used to saying that from the old games. We're real money wagering now. We are real money wagering now. We give you $20 when you create an account and log in and put a couple bucks in there. All right, I'm going to go back to the rest of the classes. Again, we are a go in Toma, fans. That is live footage of the track in Toma. The tarp is off. And again, if they would not have covered the track, this would not be happening. So when you see Chris Schreier, Dave Keel, any of the promoters here, any of the people, thank them for buying a tarp. What I was told this morning is they've never ever covered the track in the past. So, and this is the first year they've done it. And honestly, it's the only reason we're having an event, because otherwise we got a lot of rain overnight and that track would be a mess. But that track's been covered. All the moisture that was under the ground is still underneath there, and they're scraping it now. You can see that. I mean, we could go pulling right now. They're taking tractors to the scales, and I don't see a reason why we would not be able to start right at noon today. We'll just see how it goes. I know the fans are jacked. Friday night and Saturday night are always special in Toma, so maybe we'll see a bigger influx of a Saturday day crowd today because people didn't get to come last night. And we always see a gigantic crowd on Saturday night. So help us fill this place up. Standing room only. These promoters deserve it. And if you can't be here, we want you to enjoy the poll on fullpull.live. So let's go to mini rods. Again, the games are open. You're going to pick two out of 3 pullers that you think are going to win or finish in the top 3. Slingshot is 12-1. Troy Arndt. Bobcat Jr. Bart is driving. He's 4-1. Walk the Line, Adam Kester, 6-1. Footloose is 10-1. Jeff Hurt's 21-1. Now, Jeff Hurt won Thursday night with Little Bear. And you think about what Theobald's have been doing this year in the mini class. You think about what Kester's been doing this year in the mini rod class. I haven't seen Adam had this level of success in years with his mini rods. So I don't know if he's tried different tires, different setups. I know they talk about it on the No Practice podcast a little bit. But good stuff happening there. Fallout, Tim Pisig, Chase Richardson on the vibrator. Chase is 18-1. Tim Pisig is 15-1. Adam Bauer with the iron toy, 6-1. Okay. He finished in the top 3 Thursday night. You can never count out Bauer. I mean, this was what makes it tough. But maybe this is where you say, okay, I'm going to wager $30 on the mini rod class. And I talked to one of my friends, and that's what he did the other day. He missed it, but he tried a couple different things. He had picked he got lucky. He picked 1 out of 1, but didn't put him in the same class. So maybe say, all right, I'm going to put $5 on Kester and Hurt, and then I'm going to put $5 on Kester and Theobald. You could sit down and really seriously make up enough scenarios to hit one of these. And you just got to sit down and do that. And that's what makes this fun. It's going to be more engaging. And also what Full Pull Picks is going to do, it's going to bring people to our sport that maybe have never been to the sport, but they're here for the wagering side of it. I'm just so excited for that. And then we have new eyeballs on our sport, and then we have more sponsors. Culver's is getting free publicity right now. Culver's owes Jesse Sampley and I a free Blizzard, or they don't have Blizzard. That's Dairy Queen. They have those concrete shakes, right? Is that what you want, Sampley? I can see him in the production room. He likes coffee too. Just so you know that. I think we all do want coffee right now. Beast of Burden, Adam Kester, 8-1. Have No Mercy, Tyler Slaw, 10-1. Wild Card, Kevin Campbell, 14-1. Jeff Hurt right now is 43-1 with Little Bear. Okay, so obviously you guys need to get logged in and start wagering because that money line is going to move on him. Grandpa's Disaster, Brian Guza, Tough Tractor. I think they finished in the top 3 Thursday night as well. Funny Little Farm All, Ken Venny, he's 8-1. Guza's 14-1. Chase Richardson driving Brian McDonald's Very Low Sanity is 9-1. Little Wicked is 7-1, and Pretty Wicked is 7-1 as well. So right now, the money is following. Who's our favorite overall? It is Bobcat Jr. He's 4-1. That is the odds-on favorite right now in the class. Again, it's like horse racing fans. It's going to move around, and they will continue to move as the wagering starts to come in. And then there's field picks. So there's 28 or 31 mini rods. I don't have the official. I have to flip to another page, and I don't want to do that right now. I just want to keep talking about full pull picks. But always you can just do a field pick. So you can say, I'm just going to take the field pick against all these other pullers too. So that's what makes it fun. You can do that. Or if you just you're like my wife and she doesn't know anyway and she wants to throw $5 down, I'm going to tell her to take the field because that's because she doesn't know any of the pullers anyway with stuff like that. So that's what's great. So we're going to gamble on Super Stock Open tractors today. We're going to gamble on we are going to gamble on mini rods. We're also we have one more class today. I'm pulling it up right now, fans. 2-wheel drives. There's a boatload of 2-wheel drives here, and I didn't mean to say boatload because it's been raining so hard. Again, that is a live view of the track in Toma, fans. That's normally where we'd have our big desk set up for our countdown to pull time, but it quit raining about an hour ago. They pulled the tarps off. You can tell they're starting to do some track prep. You see some of the RFD TV guys set up their cameras in the background. Things are happening. So we got Diamonds and Dirt at 8-1. Tom LaRue, Cornburner 4-1. He was your winner Thursday night. Jason Sullivan parked it way out there. He was on our live stream as well. Joey Frazier come around sundown 11-1. Hillbilly Hot Rod, Chad Hagerty out of Boscobel, Wisconsin is 15-1. Big Stick, Donnie Sullivan 3-1. Defending Grand National Champion. How do you ever pick against Donnie Sullivan? Again, we're going to give you free money, $20 if you create an account, log in, and deposit some money. Ethan Foster, Crosswired, 11-1. John Hunt Taz out of Texas, 11-1. You can join us in Whitewright, Texas. Next weekend for OutlawPulling.tv. John Hunt will be there. Buckeye Hauler, Jesse Petro, 5-1. Petro. Fans, you just hear that name and it just makes you want to spend that money, put a wager down on Petro. Chaz Fleming, High Maintenance. Mad Max, Alan Kane, 22-1. Chaz is 15-1. Tony Fleming's 9-1. Shameless with David Hunt is 6-1. RJ Simon, another big name puller everybody knows, 11-1. Mason Theobald with Wicked, 11-1. And then you have the field pick. Now, you got to like the field pick here. And the field pick odds are 10-1 on this because there's 45 two-wheel drive trucks here. I got Farley numbers and I got Toma numbers running through my brain right now. But this is where a field pick could come in. because maybe you want to look at the pulling order a little bit. Now, Jason Sullivan had an early hook, and he had to watch all those trucks come after him, and he won. Donnie Sullivan in Farley had the first hook of the class and watched 40-some two-wheel drives come at him. And Jason Sullivan said it in his winter interview the other night that, wow, watching all these pullers come at me, this is so difficult to do, so tough to do. So it's just crazy, crazy stuff going on. I'm just checking all my text messages, make sure I've talked about everything I needed to talk about. So, noon session today, fullpullpicks.com is where the action is. We're going to give you some money. We're going to give you some money. If you create an account and deposit some of your money, it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to jump back over to fullpull.live, and I want to go through Saturday night, and I'm going to wrap this up here in about the next 4 or 5 minutes. Again, I need everybody out there in social media land. Right now, if you're watching, you're either at the YouTube or the Facebook, a Full Pull. If you have not seen the video that our production team put together from the wild ride of Mike Evans's It's No Joke mini rod, and I believe he's back with the tractor. I've been told it's been fixed, and we'll see him pulling this afternoon. He had a wild ride. We had our cameras on the sled, and when the tractor rolled, the right rear tire actually hit the GoPro on there. So go to the Full Pull Facebook page, scroll down back to Thursday night or Friday morning, and you'll see that video, and it's wild. It's also on YouTube and TikTok as well for Full Pull, and Instagram if you follow us on any of those other platforms. So I'm going to swing back over to fullpull.live, fans. Give me 1 second. Again, thanks for joining me on this beautiful Saturday morning from Tomah, Wisconsin. That is a live shot. I wanted it we were going to do like the Jim Cantori, and they were going to wrap me in a garbage bag, and I was going to go out there and they were going to do a fan. We were going to do like a fake weather report just to get views, but I don't want to scare fans away because Tomah is so special to this town, to this county, to the state of Wisconsin, and it's so special to the sport of truck and tractor pulling. It's one of the biggest pulls in the country. You always hear Bowling Green, Tomah. Heck, you're starting to hear Hillsboro, Wisconsin starting to pop up in that category now, or that chat for some of the biggest pulls in the country, the Chapel Hills of the world. Farley's is growing. We just were in Hutchinson, Minnesota last weekend. They had their biggest crowd on Friday night they've had since like 2017. So when you hear that pulling isn't growing or it's stagnant, blah, it's not. It's growing. This is the greatest motorsport on earth, and we're ready to here to rock and roll and take it to the next level. Again, we'll be live. We'll be live probably around 11:15 or so today with the live stream. We got some interviews with the NTPA sponsors. And again, shout out to Culver's. Taste how much we care. That is free publicity for our friends at Culver's. And Jesse Sampling, I want, and 105.5 ESPN. Oh, I'm blocking it with my picture-in-picture, so that's okay. But that background right there, that red Budweiser Dairyland Super Nationals, Tomah, Wisconsin, that's just one of those iconic, one of those, like you see it in the back of videos, you see it in the back of pictures. It's one of those iconic things that you think of in pulling, and it's awesome. So, again, Session 4 is going to go at noon Central. That's in 93 minutes, fans. Superstock opens. Two-wheel drives. Mini rods are all open to wager on at fullpullpicks.com. We're also going to see light mods today. And, again, shout out to Corporal and Feist. Light mods, I guess, have never been here, is what I've been told. And they put up the money. They did some sponsorship to get all of that, to get all that going. So, it's fantastic. Let's go to Session 5 tonight. Light Superstocks. Superstock diesels. The Remedy is going to be in there. Doug Meisinger is our mechanic. He's driving the tractor tonight. Pro Stocks tonight. Four-wheel drive trucks, semis, and unlimited supers. How amazing is that? And I think light Pro Stocks are the region class tonight. I just have the Grand National up here because those are the lineup sheets that we get at Full Pull to do all of that. But light supers, you got Marcus Wedelson leading off with first hook. Again, I'm just at fullpull.live, everybody. You can do the same thing on your phone, on your computer. Just go to fullpull.live and check it out. So Marcus Wedelson's first hook, Superstock Diesel. Esden Lane will lead off the class. The Remedy, I got to play a little bias to my tractor, is fourth hook in the class. We have 12 signed up to compete in Superstock Diesels. Shout out to Colin Burkholz, Colin Ross. Well, Colin Burkholz got third yesterday in Light Pro. He's my friend. But Colin Ross won the Superstock Diesel with the Monster Pass at 384. We have that video up as well on our Full Pull Facebook page for those of you that have not bought the live stream yet. And if you haven't bought the live stream yet, I don't know. It's amazing. It's working well. And it's very, very affordable for the amount of action that we're giving you. So, Superstock Diesel, Esden Lane, Colin Ross, Kent Payne, Doug Meisinger, Ken Rackner, Tyler Beckman, Matt Goodwin, Jason Smith, Roger Peterson, Guy Bleckinger, Steve Burge, Travis Schlaubaugh. Pro Stocks, Danny Schmucker, Russ Yoder, Peter Norton, Rob Russell, Tim Kane are your first five. Four-wheel drive trucks, Anna Mangan, Brian Olby, Mike Mankey, Jimmy Moritz 2. The second, and Larry Peterson is number 5. Semis, Chris Jeffries, Ben Gordon, Pat Island, Brandon Simon, Lonnie Saylor, Matt Catlin, Craig Braun, Chris Jeffries, Chris Milsna, Ryan DeBrew, and Brian Ellithorpe. So, is it Ellithorpe? It's Ellithorpe. I'm going to ask him. I've been wanting to say his name. I finally know. We had Joe Ader on our show last week from Hutchinson, our countdown to pull time, and it is Ader, Joe Ader. It's not Eder. It's not Eder. It's Joe Ader. So, and then limiteds, Ricky Rose, Dave Walsh, Brad Benedict, Joe Ader, Bill Voorhees, David Richardson, Dave Walsh, Doug Theobald, Kevin Griswold, Bill Eichner, Steve Bunnage, Chris Leonard, on Old Blue, Adam Bauer on the Cross Threaded. So amazing sessions lined up for you today in Tomah, Wisconsin. It's going to be awesome. And if you can't be here, and that is a live view of the track, fans, if you can't, we are already fans, looks like setting up are there people sitting up there already? Yeah, I think there's a few people sitting in the stands already. If you can't be here, jump on fullpull.live. You can either do $25 a session or do $39.95 a month and get it all. So let's say you subscribe today, right now. You can go back and watch Thursday session 1. You can go back and watch Friday session 2 and past events. It's super easy to use. You can watch it on your Roku app or your Amazon Fire Stick. And we've officially launched real money wagering in the sport of truck and tractor pulling. It's ready to rock and roll. The games are up for session 4. The games will be up for session 5 later this afternoon. And it's just so excited for this because it's going to bring money back to the pullers, and that's what they deserve, and it's going to bring more eyeballs, which should bring more sponsors to the sport and really take this thing to the next level. We've been talking about it for 30 or 40 years, how truck and tractor pulling needs to grow. Full Pull is going to catapult us into the modern day ages, keeping up with NASCAR and NHRA, and we're super excited to be part of it here. So there, real live track prep. Now that's exciting. See? This is what you get with Full Pull. We show you track prep, behind the scenes, all the good stuff. But thank God they covered the track. That's all I can say. If you're a promoter and you don't have a tarp, we have a tarp at the Pullers Championship down in Nashville, Illinois, and it saves our event as well. Because, we went from being, I've talked to some pullers last night from like Indiana and Southern Illinois. They're dry, and I can't believe that. Rock Valley, Iowa, I talked to Kurt Van Beek this morning, the owner of the Outlaws. He hasn't slept. They are evacuating people from the top of their houses because they flooded. I mean, just that Rock River that comes through. They got a bunch of rain north of them, like Laverne, Minnesota, and it's all coming down. And it's just, there's houses just gone in Rock Valley, Iowa. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But Mother Nature has her own agenda. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm getting the Jason quit yakking from the production room. Again, shout out to Culver's for their free sponsorship today that they gave to Full Pull. We're going to stop by for our free Butterburger later today. And let's wrap this up. If you cannot be in Tomah, we want you on fullpull.live. If you like to have a little fun, head over to fullpullpicks.com. Put your money where your mouth is. So have a great day. Hope to see you in Tomah. If not, you'll see us here on the live stream at fullpull.live.